Hi, and welcome to another video of Wahoozy News. The last two videos that I've done have been really humorous little stories about students, but today I have something that's not so funny, but very heartwarming. It started about 6 months ago, according to one of our teachers that sent me an email. It seems like there was a great garden at their school that was begun by the first graders, and they set up a lovely sprinkler system that was on a timer. And in recruiting, they decided to get one of the 5th grade boys to turn the timer off and on every morning so the 1st grade garden would get watered. Brandon did exactly that. Every morning he'd turn on the sprinkler, go to his morning meeting in his classroom. When the meeting was done, he'd go out and he'd turn the sprinkler off. And this went on for a while, and it's been a very, very wet spring in our area. So things were starting to grow, and the 1st graders were bringing in radishes and pea pods and all kinds of things that their garden was growing, and everybody thought, wow, that's really great. The sprinkler system's working, the rain is going, so the garden's getting plenty of rain, everything was fine. One morning, Brandon happened to stop by the principal's office and asked the principal if he could have a new bucket. The principal was a little bit, ponderous over this request, wondering exactly why Brandon would need a new bucket when the sprinkler system seemed to be working just fine. When she questioned Brandon, it seems that about a month before he came to the office, the sprinkler system stopped working. And Brandon had taken it upon himself to get a bucket that he found by the side of the school, fill it up with the hose, and lug it down about, half a football length to the garden and water every single plant the 1st graders had planted. The reason the 1st graders were having such a great harvest wasn't because the sprinkler system had worked so well. The reason they had a great harvest was because they had a master gardener with a heart as big as that whole garden that took it upon himself to carry at least 10 buckets of water every single morning down to the garden and water it. The principal then informed Brandon that with the custodian's help, they could rig up a hose and take it all the way down. It was long enough, and he was showed how to turn the hose off and on so he could continue to water the garden every single morning. When the awards assembly happened at the end of the year, the 1st grade teachers presented Brandon with a hat that said Master Gardener, and the principal gave him a beautiful star paperweight that also said, to Brandon, the Master Gardener of school. So you know, kids do really good things. Sometimes we just have to look for them.